Hey guys, it's your girl Jahlicia, and I'm back with a new Jahlicia After Dark. This one right here is definitely worth watching. So without further ado, I know you see the title. Let's get into it. As usual, I'm reading off of my trusty. So just give me a second here. Hey Jahlicia. Hey. I have a kind of unusual problem. I think my girlfriend is faking her orgasms. I know that sounds funny, but when we have sex, it sounds like a weak ass porno. And she comes too quickly, sometimes faster than me. And I'm a man. She also is not wet enough, in my opinion, to be coming. Please tell me how to tell if she is faking it. There was a time where I called her out on it, and she denied. But I don't believe. Please tell me what are the signs to tell if she's faking it. Okay, let's get into it. Now this is a very hilarious problem that he's writing about. It's really tricky. It's really tricky actually. The first thing you need to check to see is if she's aroused. You need to see if her nipples are hard, and some women nipples don't get hard, so you need to stimulate them and see if there's a change, and you'll be able to tell. Also, if you want to get technical, the veins around the nipples sometimes do stand up. You can look and tell that too. Yes, I'm telling. Also, you want to stimulate the clit. So if the clit is not hardened, which means it's peeking up like a little horizon, then if that clit is not up, definitely nothing's going on. That's the second thing you need to check for. Also, when you say she's not wet enough, that's a little tricky, only because some women get super wet and some women only get mildly wet. Some women have to use lubrication, so it just depends on her body. Think back to when you guys first started having sex, because when you met and you started having sex, she was fully into the relationship, it was new, and gauge that based on the sex that you're having now, how her vagina feels, how the sex feels, how her body reacts, all that stuff, because that's how you can really tell if she's faking it. Also, do a stupid test that I think some men do, which is, this is her, this is you. Like, you know how she's like, just do like this and see if she's like, because then ain't nothing happening. Or pull out and see what ain't nothing happening, you know what I mean? Like, that sounds really juvenile. But see if she's faking, because if she's into a performance, then she's going to be into the performance and how it makes you feel, not necessarily what she is or is not feeling, you know what I mean? Right. So, and I apologize for laughing, but this is extremely funny. And the reason why it's even more funny to me is I have males asking me this all the time. Like, I think my girlfriend's faking it. And usually we are. For several reasons. It doesn't necessarily have to just be that your sex is whack. Women fake it when they want you to hurry up and get over with. If we have some shit to do. If we maybe have already gotten ours and we're over you at this point. And we're ready for you to be finished. The kids are crying. It's a bunch of different things why women fake it. Not necessarily just because you're not a good lover. Because most women wouldn't stay with you if you're not a good lover. I'm just saying. Also, talk to her. Find out what turns her on. You may be thinking, well, I already know. Well, maybe you don't if you're asking me this question. See if what she likes changed since you guys been together. See if she's turned on by other things. Just keep it fresh and hot. And spice up the sex a little bit and try something new. A lot of people are not into, like bondage and things like that, where you can do spanking and stuff like that. But maybe dressing up, just try something different. If you're not an ass spanker, just next time you hit her from the back, just spank that ass. See how she reacts. Like, just little things can make the sex totally different for a woman, because we're emotional and you need to tap into that if you want anything but the Sahara down there. I'm just saying. As far as whether she's faking it, that's really the only suggestions I can tell. I can't think of any off the top of my head that would be helpful for you in the moment to see, is she faking it? Usually a dry pussy, Usually, performance, all that stuff that you said would lead me to say she is, but without being there, I mean, who would know? So definitely try the things that I suggested. Let me know if you've already tried them, and maybe we can go further. I can pull out the textbook on that ass and see if I can find some other ways. Okay? I definitely hope this helps. Alright guys, so as usual, you know the drill. Leave some things down below and help this brother out. He wants to know, is she faking it or not? I know it's going to be giggle worthy, but after that, let him know. Let him know if you fake it sometimes, what things to look for when you're acting. Because I definitely let him know what things to look for when I'm acting, okay? Because I have acted quite a few times, more than 5, okay? Not with Ray. Before y'all get to emailing me. But, I'm a woman, I'm 34, I've faked it, okay? So leave your tips and tricks and anything you want to leave down below to help brother out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
She works hard for the comments, so you better hit that like.